Welcome to another episode of Thanalysis, man. That's a bonus episode. Today, actually, I want to, before I even talk about anything, I want to say a big shout out. Thank you guys. You guys have been amazing. Keep crushing it. Spam the comments. Go crazy. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow. Like, you guys keep it going. You're the moving engine on this podcast and this show. This is something I want to talk about, Tony. There's a video of me. You're laughing, huh? There's a video of me circulating out there and on Twitter, basically, of me like pushing a car, right? Pushing a car. But before I say that, big shout out to Tony. Thank you guys. You've been amazing. You guys have seen Tony. Hopefully one day, one of these next episodes, you see his face. See who it is. Thank you guys. I want to say a big, huge thank you to No Studios and everybody who's letting me film everybody behind the cameras. But yeah, so the story behind that video, Tony, is
the amount of people that sent me this video when it first went, and I had to watch it a few times because I didn't know what I was watching at first, so I sent it to you like we just need story time. So if you haven't seen it yet, check out TA's page on Twitter, and there's a video, and it looks like you're practicing for a strongman competition.
No. So what happened was I'm in Greece. This video is in Greece, and I'm with my best man. I was the best man on his wedding. He's one of my best friends. I've known him for Stelios. I've known him for years, and I'm going to national team. I have a national practice with national team, and I'm like, hey, you want to pick me up? Let's go over there. He's like, yeah, sure. So while on the road, his mother-in-law calls him and goes like, oh my God, I'm stuck. And in my head, I'm like, okay, what does she mean? Like, just drive the car, and just put it on the side, right? That's the normal thing to do. And he's like, no, please, you don't understand, I'm stuck. And she was there, with the kid, with like the grandkids, and I was like, okay, I'll follow you. He was like, no, let me drop you. I was like, no, let's go. So I follow him, and she was actually stuck. What happened was she was on a downhill, and she pulled the brake. Like not the brakes, just the lever. Like, how do you guys call it?
The emergency brake.
Yeah, emergency brake. Thank you, Tony. And she was stuck because if she'd have let it go, she would have crashed another car. So we're getting there. It's like 2 minutes away, and 2 minutes away we can see a whole line of cars just waiting. So we gotta walk. So we gotta park up a little bit far and just walk to it. And we look at this little car that's like clogging up the whole traffic. So we're like, okay. So we want to move it. So I'm like, okay, just turn it on. She was like, oh, I don't have no gas. I'm like, how did you forget? How did you forget to put gas in the car? I was like, okay, never mind. Didn't say anything. I'm like, no, I'm there to help. Let's try to make this work. So it's me and two more people came out and they're like, okay, let's move the car. But now we cannot move the car because we can't, you can't put the brake down and drive it and push it because it's downhill. The car will actually roll all the way. So now we're like, okay, now we got to pick it up. So now we're like, pick, push. I'm like pick, and they got to push. And we're doing this for I don't know. I want to say a cool 4.5 minutes, but it looks forever. It feels like forever, right? And it looks like it's a small car. It's not a big car. Mind you, I can see people coming out the balconies like, Thanasis, is that? I'm trying not to pay attention. I'm just trying to be like, oh, okay, And the reason I say that because I'm cool. I don't care. It's more of not to bring a lot of attention to my friend, and he's stuck, and his mother-in-law is there. It's like I don't want to bring no attention to them, and so I'm like, just putting my head down, while I'm moving the car and all these things. And the video is from a guy who's in a truck, and the video has the captions like, when you call Thanasis to come move up the car in front of you. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God. But nowadays, anything I do goes viral. So it is what it is. But what's the message? You're never too cool to help somebody, bro. Never too cool to help somebody. And especially for me, bro, this is simple. I don't feel like I should have been like, oh my God, I can't. Then I gotta. I made it to practice, by the way.
That was going to be my follow-up question.
Up.
Did you make it on time?
Yeah, made it on time. I was windmill and dunk and everything. I was already warmed up because I literally was lifting the car, Tony. So it was cool. And yeah, a little bit of context behind the video you guys see on Twitter. And then somebody tweeted this is why Thanasis is the GOAT. Thank you. You're invited to my wedding. Whoever tweeted that. Thank you.
That's the end of our bonus episode for today. Let people know.
Shoot, that was quick. Oh man,
it flies by when you're doing a good
flies
job.
by when you're doing a
Told you.
good job. Oh my God. Next thing I'm gonna be doing is asking for more time in solo episodes. But you guys have been amazing. Please like, subscribe, follow on the socials.
Send questions too. Tweet questions at TA here.
Yeah. If you wanna say more questions, if you wanna, I don't know. I don't look at the DMs at the profile. Send it to Thanalysis Show on Instagram. Say whatever you want to send there, and we'll go through it. No? All right. Thank you guys. You guys have been amazing. So. Thanalysis is recorded at No Studios, Milwaukee's creative hub and production studio.